Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my live stream. Today, Sunday, July 18th, 2021. I wanna say welcome guys. So I hope you can see me and you can hear me guys. Could you please let me know on the comment section whether or not you're having problems seeing me or hearing me, okay? So I'm gonna wait for a few of you to come online. Hi, I see one person here. Let's see. Let me put in my glasses. Hi, Fancy. Welcome. Can you hear me fine? Great. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come. I have 3 people here now. Say hello, please. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So today, let me just show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing like a coral color top with my jeans, my LV shirt, and well, you see the rest. So I want you guys to welcome you. And again, I have 4 people. Hi, Mirna. Hi, Ili. So guys, today I'm gonna show you. I just got these from my garden. These are hibiscus that I got from my. We have like 6 bushes of hibiscus. Look at how beautiful these are. So I decided to do this for you and just put a nice touch in there, flowers from my garden to you guys. Okay. And what I like about these guys is when I was putting this together. Hi, Jason. Welcome. So I just wanted to show you guys. I had this vase in here, and you can see I have like pink flowers in here. And it matches the flower from my garden. I just discovered this when I was putting this together. Look, so beautiful. Okay, so let me just leave it in here for you guys to enjoy too. Let's see which is the best angle for you guys. I think. Let's see. I think that's beautiful. Hi, Myrna. Okay, guys. So I have so much to tell you today, guys, and it's gonna be like today's live stream is gonna be like all over the place. I know the video that I posted this week, it was all about making new citrus candles formulas. So what I decided to do, guys, is to get all my citrus oils that I have in the closet. And I just decided to play with them and just come up with 4 different beautiful formulations. And I have them in here, you know, and I have to say, guys, it's great for me to be doing this. Let me just pull you in closer. It's great for me to be doing this. You know why? Because I don't waste time making a candle that I know I'm not gonna like. So I have them in here. So here they are, the 4 formulas. And I'm so glad that I did this, guys, because from these 4, I only like 2. So I saved, you know, all the work of making a candle, just picking up 2. Of course, that doesn't mean that once these fragrance oils combinations, once they go into candle, they're gonna smell different. Yes, they will. But you know, I decided just to do something different for you guys. So let's see how this come up. So I'm gonna make 2 candles for those 2 fragrance oils that I picked. And the ones that I picked was out in here. It was quite a challenge for me because you know when you are blending oils, it's like you have to have the knowledge. So, you know, basically, you know, which one goes good with what, you know. And so in me wanting to be more precise in the combination, it worked out really well. Okay, so the first formula that I like is number 3. Okay. Hi, Jason. Yes, I understand that soy bliss wax is out everywhere, but I mean, don't worry about it. I believe 16, 17, they're gonna restock very soon. Hi, Diamond. Okay, so this one, what I wanted to do, I didn't want to make like an orange candle or like a grapefruit candle, whatever it is. I just wanted to mix all the citruses together and to play with the notes and see which one will give me more of a fresh, invigorating scent. And this one, I think I did it. Okay, I use lemon and I use lavender. Okay, those are the 2 main components. So I'm giving it away for you guys. So you can play with 2 components, lemon and lavender together. It could make a beautiful citrus candle. Also, it could be like an aromatherapy candle, you know, very cleansing, very peaceful. It gives you like it picks you up, makes you happy. It brings all the good vibes to your home. So this is the one that I like the most. You have to be careful when you use lime or lemon, when you mix them together, because they could be very overpowering. So this is gonna be one of my candles. The other candle formulation that I liked, it was number 4. Let me find it. Okay, number 4. And this one is, I'm gonna give you 2 ingredients. It has orange and spice. Okay, I like a nice orangey smelling candle with a clove, especially, and I think it reminds me of the nice drink. You have to be careful when you choose the amount of clove fragrance oil that you use, because it could be overpowering and you don't want to smell like Christmas, during the summer. So if you play with the ratios, guys, orange and clove and orange blossom is going to make a beautiful candle. Okay, so that's my secret to formulations. I mean, I have, of course, all the ingredients, but the base is orange and clove. I know some people don't like clove as a spice, so it's just a matter of taste. Okay, so these two formulations, I'm going to be creating 2 candles, and I'm going to show them to you on the next live stream. Okay, the 2 formulas that I mean, they're good, but they were not like my cup of tea. This one is based with orange blossom. Again, like I asked you guys, I've not been able to find a good orange blossom. I tried this one from candle maker store. Okay, and this one is good. It's good, guys, but it's not like, it's too, this combination is too mild, and when I smell when I smell a citrus candle, I want it to be like, to really like pick me up, and this one is too mild. So I need to have some more components added to this formulation. So this one is a work in progress. And the last formula that I created for citrus is again, I use orange blossom as a base, and I use an herb. I use basil for this also, and it's beautiful. But again, it needs something more to pick it up. So it's a work in progress. It's good that I was able to make these combinations in here, because now I can add another fragrance scent in here, strip, and then I can just wait and see how they come up. Hi guys, any questions from you guys? Hi Angel, hi Angel. Happy Sunday. Hi more. Okay, now let's talk about, everybody's been asking me, a lot of people have been asking me about the HT results from the 3 candles that I made on July 10. So I have to be honest with you guys. This wax, you have to cure for 2 weeks. So I was not really able to get a good HT for me, in all of them. The only 2 formulas that I was able to get a decent HT was the floral base and the tobacco base, because they're very strong oils by themselves. The other candle that I made is like aromatherapy that I'm using rosemary as a base. It's not strong at all. So I'm gonna put them back into their boxes, and I'm gonna cure them for another week, and then I'm gonna run another test. Okay, so that's what I wanted to give you guys, the results. So this, I mean, it's beautiful. It smells expensive, but I just want the HT to be like, wow. So this is not there yet. Okay, and also I just want to remind you guys that I use 8% fragrance load on these 3 candles. I think for the aromatherapy one, the rosemary one, I think it will need to be 10%. These 2, the floral and tobacco, 8% fragrance load is perfect. Okay, so let me just put them back in the box so they can cure them for another week. And guys, I'm telling you, curing the candles in a box like this it works so well for me. You know, I love it. So okay, and the last one, I have to say the floral one. It's gonna be a hit. Okay, so let's see what else I have for you guys. Let me see. Okay, so one of my subscribers. Okay, I saw. Yes, more. Yes. Jennifer from 1617.com. She recommended 10% fragrance load. This on soy bliss wax, you can go up to 12% if you want to. Okay. So somebody's asking me which wick am I using for these candles. So I'm using for that size, for this size container, which is 3 1/4. I'm using LCS 80 for this. And for this size container, which is 3 3/4, I'm using this, the LCS 100. Hi, Sassy. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Okay. I forgot my. Okay. So one of my subscribers, I think her name is Tanya. No, her name is not Tanya. Forgive me your name, but you know who you are. So some of my beautiful subscribers, she recommended 2 oils from the Wooden Wick Company. And you know how I feel about Wooden Wick Company, guys. But she spoke about these 2 different fragrance oils with such a passion, you know, that she loves it so much that I just bit the bullet and I just went ahead and I ordered them. Okay. So this is the first one. Now she says this oil you have to cure for 3 weeks. And I have to say, guys, when I smelled it, boy, was she right. This is the most amazing tobacco oil that I've ever smelled, okay? The saffron gives it such a beautiful note, such a background, and it smells amazing. Now, I wish I could get a beautiful HD using this, okay? So I made a candle out of this one, guys. And then she also recommended this one. Have any of you tested these 2 fragrance oils, guys? If you have, can you give me your thoughts about it? So this one, honey bourbon. You know, I'm not too crazy about about sweet smelling candles, but this, oh my God, it smells like heaven. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. The bourbon notes in the background, it's like smelling a very expensive bourbon, and the honey complements it so well. Again, I hope I can get a good HD with these oils. So what I did, this is what I did, guys. Ta-ta-ta! Ta-ta-ta! Yes! Hi, Omar! Hello from Uruguay. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Hi, Lesa. Welcome from Pennsylvania. And guys, I would love if you guys could give me a like, please. I need likes in order for my channel to grow. And the more likes I get, the more my channel will grow. So please, give me more likes. Okay, so the first one, let me see if I can find it now. Okay, so I did a tester and I combined equal parts of these 2. Okay, all I have to say, okay, and I'm gonna give it away, guys. This is a freebie for you. This smells amazing. And the saffron tobacco and the honey bourbon, boy, if we could get a candle with a strong HD using these 2 oils, I think we are all gonna be rich, because this is something new, something that I've never smelled before, guys. It's amazing, amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know how I like this because they're curing right over here, right over here. Okay, I made this yesterday, so I'm not expecting any CT. Here it is. Okay. Oh my God. I don't think I have words to describe how beautiful this is. I have no words. It's just heaven. I have no words. If I could get a beautiful HT using these two oils, guys, I would be so happy. But we'll see. I'm gonna cure this for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay? We'll see. So, try it. Try, guys. It's... And then I made another candle using those two oils, but I use 2 extra oils on that because I wanted to kick it up a notch. And these are 2 more tobacco oils that I added. Oh my God. Okay. If the last tobacco candle that I made was amazing, this one is fabulous. This one is fabulous because with the addition of the honey bourbon and saffron tobacco, it's singing. This is singing to me like the angels coming back from heaven. Yes, I'm going to cure it for 3 weeks. I'm going to see how this works out. So, yes, guys, I'm really looking forward for these 2 candles. And I hope, I'm praying, I'm going to say the rosary every night. So please, the angels come and just make these candles work for me, so I can be happy. Again, guys, try them, these 2 together, and let me know. Okay, so somebody's asking me, Jason is asking me, have I ever used a C3 wax? Is that soy wax? I've seen soy wax. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. This is what you're talking about. I have the feeling that this is the one. Is this the one you're using, Jason? Jason, this is the one you're using, yeah? C3? Okay. I have to be honest with you. I'm not being successful with this wax. This is a soy wax. It's great to use because you can pick it up. It comes in flakes. But I've not been able to get any HT. And also the tops did not give me good results. What I did is you mix this. Try mixing this with coconut oil or coconut wax and see how this comes up. Or try mixing this with a little bit of 6006. Maybe that will work out better, But by itself, the C3 wax did not give me any HT or CT that I was happy. Okay, so Angel, you are a diehard user of 6006. Is there a secret for that wax? Because I've never been able to get a good HT also using 6006. So, I think everybody's different. I think it also has to do, to me, I think this is really why it has to be with the environment. I think like living in Portland, it rains a lot, the humidity is high. It's not that humid, but the temperature, the room that you're working, I think everybody's, the wax reacts according to the environment that you're working with, so I really believe in that, so. Okay, zinc core are the bomb. Yes, I love a zinc core. This is zinc course, and this, let's see. Okay, this is coconut apricot wax, and look at the finish that it gave me. Omar, what kind of wax? Soy wax, 464. Is that the one that you can get in Uruguay? Okay, so let me light this up. Let me see if this is really zinc ore. Let me see. Let me just get a. I'm not sure, but let me see. The way you can tell is by just. Okay, this is not zinc ore. No, this is not. I thought it was, but it's not. This is something else. So I think I have one in here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a candle. No. Unfortunately, I cleaned up all my used candles, and I think I threw away the one candle that I have with zinc ore. But I love the zinc ores because it doesn't give you soot. It doesn't do any mushrooming, and the flame is beautiful throughout the whole life of the candle. You're right, Angel. Yes. Okay, so Omar says in flakes. Okay, so I mean, try mixing that with coconut and let's see what happens. Myrna, these are the 3 candles that I was trying on Wednesday. These are the ones. Like I was trying the HT, and the HT was not there. It needs to be cured more longer time. So I mean, they only were like I made in like 4 days before I did the testing. So it's not there. The CT is getting there, but the HT is not there. So I'm gonna wait 2 weeks to do another test. So I couldn't get any decent HT. So you have to be patient, okay? Okay, so the coconut wax is a little oily for you. Okay, try adding one quarter part of coconut wax to 3/4 soy wax and see what happens. And you're in the winter now. Yes, I know. My husband's family is from Australia, so I know they are in winter too. Oh, you like my belt? Good. Yes, coconut wax needs to be combined with a harder wax. And also, guys, there is a wax additive. Omar, I don't know if you have this in Uruguay. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, guys, so there is an additive. It's called stearic acid. Thank you, Henrietta. This makes the wax harder, technically. So maybe do they sell this in Uruguay? Maybe you can get a hold of this and try adding this to the coconut wax to see if it makes it harder. I mean, try. So Lily's asking, what's the difference between Soy Bliss and PB600? Unfortunately, because it's a secret blend from 1617.com, or they don't really tell you what kind of additives that they add, how they process the wax. It's mostly like PB600 is like 52% soy and 48% paraffin. Soy Bliss is mostly soy wax with a hint, they call it, of food grade paraffin. That's the information they give you from the Wooden Wheat Company. That's the only difference, So it's less paraffin and more soy. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's why Like, I was using PB600. I mean, I was using Vibar 260 for my PB600. This was the only way that I could get. This is the only way that I could get a decent HT using PB600. I mean, but I decided to switch to a wax that I don't have to have any additives. So having the Soy Bliss wax, I don't have to, I don't have to add anything. Fancy's asking me, have you chosen your candle holder and color for your line? Not yet. No. Well, the name, I'm going to be using my Candle Romance for my candles. My Candle Romance, the trademark didn't go through, but I'm going to use it anyway. I am waiting for the trademark Candle Romance to go through the trademark office approval. If I get approval for Candle Romance, then I'm going to be using my Candle Romance for the name of the candle line. Yes. Okay, somebody's asking me what wax is best for wax melts. Okay, let me show you. I think it's called TX90, something like that. Guys, do you know anything about it? I think it's a tart wax. Do I have it in here? Let me see. I think TX or TW90. If you go to the website, the Flaming Candle or Nature's Garden, a candle, whatever, or do a Google for tart wax. I think it's TW or TX90, something like that. Yes, Angel, you're right. Oh, thank you, Omar. Okay, so Myrna says they sell Northwood Candle Supply. Says they sell a wax that is just the same as Soy Bliss. So for Jason, did you check what's the name? Northwood Candle Supply. Check them out. Maybe they have something comparable to Soy Bliss. Okay, TW30. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, this morning when I was thinking about a topic to share with you guys, so I decided to go to the DIY candles beginners to advanced. So I picked up a few questions that you had, and I just want to share this with you for all of these for the new subscribers that I have coming here. So I'm just gonna go through a few of these questions and answers so you can just learn from me. Okay, so this one is very obvious. It's this person is, I guess, a beginner. I don't want to put the name on it because I don't think it's fair. So someone just posted this asking, help, can this be fixed? And the person said, yes, this is very normal to happen when you have clear containers, guys. Just heat it up with a heat gun and it will fix itself. But when the weather is cold, the wax will separate from the container. So this is very common. So don't freak out if you see this. This is very common. Okay, Sassy NYC. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jason. They're out of stock. Sassy NYC, thank you so much for the information because I'm learning from you too. She's saying 1617 Soy Bliss is a 45 soy wax. It's a bit firmer than typical soy. Yes, I agree, which is nice, but still needs at least 2 weeks cure time to enjoy the end product. Yes. Okay. Next questions from this person. She's asking. So she changed her labels from this to this, and she's asking people to give their opinion. Okay, so I think it's an improvement on this one in here, but I think the spacing in here needs to be fixed. So all this is centered within the label, because right now it looks like you have too much space at the bottom and it's too close to the top. You see, like, so it doesn't look like it's finished. Like in here, it looks more like center, but in here it needs to be more center, more pulled down. You know, the spacing has to be fixed. Yes, the one on the right. And I also, guys, when you are designing your labels, try to use a bigger font, because people have to be able to read the product when you are shopping online. You know, so it needs to be clear when you're shopping. I mean, it's like, to me right now, what's focusing the eye more, it's on this big color swatching here. I think it's a little bit too much. I think this should be made smaller, just to cover this name in here. And you know, because right now it's covering too much of the candle, so the eye doesn't know where to stop, because it has all this color, and then you have all this small type, and you don't know what you cannot read, know what it's saying in there. So I mean, that's my recommendation. So whenever you design your labels, try to make the type bigger so people can just enjoy the type, you know, enjoy the information, enjoy the product, you know. So, and I'm not judging here. I'm just giving you my opinion, my pointers. So if any of you guys are thinking about doing your labels, just think about it, you know. Okay, so this is another label. Let me just cover the name. What do you think about this, guys? I think this label needs more information. It doesn't look finished to me. You know, it needs, first of all, it needs the name of the company in somewhere here. I think this eco-friendly, vegan, citrus, cruelty-free, that's really like, it can go in the bottom, you know. And it needs more color. It needs to be more fun, you know. It's so, yeah. Okay. Okay, so Ruthie needs to know where it was made, and maybe even what kind of wax it is. Yes, it needs to say yes. On labels like this, ideally you want to have the name of the company, the scent name, because remember, guys, the scent name is gonna attract people. Okay, so because the scent name is what people make a connection between the scent name and the candle, and that's gonna make it more personal, more okay. You know, you're gonna remember your birthday, so you're just gonna go, I want to look and read more. This is not giving you enough information. Yes. But always, guys, when you design your labels, the scent name and the name of the company should be the most impact that you want people to see. You want your company name because you want people to remember your name, and you need the scent name because you want to make the connection. Yes, and you can say this product was made hand pour or handmade or made in NYC. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, this other person in here. Okay, so guys, sometimes less is more. Okay, this candle in here, there's too much going on. I think the candle by itself on the bucket would have been more beautiful, you know, before adding these two big elements in there. So, you know, yeah. So be mindful when you of scale. I mean, if you have this maybe in a smaller scale and then you put inside, maybe, but this size, I think it's too much. Okay. I tried high fancy. I do try. That's how I started promoting my channel, by helping people out doing the labels. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna go there. Okay, so this other person, I understand it takes time for you to get used to get knowledgeable about wick sizing on a vessel. So this person is asking, is this flame too high, too high? And she said it's been burning for 3 hours and she's using a CD12 wick. Well, I think, to me, I think it's way too high. And I think the wick is way too big for this kind of vessel. And you can see the male pool is very deep, you know, so yes. And also, guys, it's very important when you're gonna light up your candle, always to trim the wick. Okay, you don't want a wick that is gonna be like an inch long, because that's gonna give you a very high flame, like this one. You see, like the wick in here, that's way too long. That needs to be trimmed like for a quarter of an inch. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me just cover the name again because I don't want to. Okay, good morning. I'm trying to find the right wick size for my candles. This is after 3 hours burning using IGI 600. The open diameter is 3.15 inches. So I have to say, guys, that this candle double wick, this is gonna be very dangerous because you have to avoid. You see, this in here is too close to the glass, so that's gonna make the glass very hot and it could break. You know, and that could mean a fire. You know, a fire hazard. So you have to be careful. That's why whenever you can try and just use 1 wick for the vessel, for the candle, try going 1 wick. You know, that's why I recommend it to just going up in size, but try to use 1 wick and see if that will work out. But I think this double wick in the candle like this is kind of dangerous. Yes, Ruthie, you can send me an email. You have my email account. It's on the description box on any of the videos. Send me a picture and let you know. Okay, so like I was saying, you know, when you're double wicking, try to put them closer together towards the middle, the wicks. So, but you have to make sure that when you're testing the candle, that you take the thermometer and check the glass temperature. Okay, because if it gets too hot, then it's not good. Okay, safety first when you're dealing with candles, guys. Okay, let's see this one here. Okay, so this person is saying, I'm concerned with my labels. I feel like they are too simple. I feel like I can still change them up if I make them larger. Okay. Guys, do you think this is too simple? I don't think so. I don't think these are too simple. I think they're beautiful. So, you know, sometimes, guys, it's better to know when to stop. You know, like sometimes you want to make it better and you add a lot of embellishments, you know. I think, you know, then it looks kind of cheap. You know, so you have to know, check my big advice to all of you guys when you're making your labels is to check Pinterest and do a search for candle labels and just check, you know, how are designed, and you see some of them are very clean looking, some kind of what kind of design do they use to make them like pop, you know, and just concentrate on the typeface. I think type by itself, it's, you know, it makes or breaks a logo. It makes or breaks a label. But I think this is beautiful. I think this is perfect. Okay. I mean, if I were to change something, I'll change this typing here so it wouldn't touch the type below. That's the only thing that I'm concerned me. Like I would make this the handwritten. I would make it smaller so you could read You could read the two lines separately. That's the only change that I will make. But it looks beautiful. Yes, more. Sometimes less is more, guys. When you look at, Chanel, the bottle of perfumes of Chanel, it's only the name, it's the font. Just find. It's like, to me, the typeface is so important. To me, like, I used to be on graphic design when I used to work at the magazine. So to me, type is everything. Like, for example, let me give you an example. I'll be right back. Let me just bring this. Just look at this. Look at the type. You see? The different type. This is what makes a label, the type. So once you find the typeface first, then you can just try to embellish them later, but it's very important. Look at this. My powder. Fenty Beauty. Very simple, but your eye catches this. Okay, type. So, it's I have to say, guys, it's something that it takes years of practice. It takes, for me, that I took a few courses on Parsons School of Design in New York when I used to live in New York and work at the magazine, at People Magazine. So I went to a few graphic design courses. I don't have a degree, but my experience for over 34 years working on the industry. So it's easy for me to really eye something and say, okay, this works, this doesn't. So that's why I try helping people on the Facebook group, help them with their design. Yes, when people use more than 2 fonts on a label, that's not a good thing. It's okay. Let's see what else. Okay. Good morning. I'm stuck on buying wigs. How do I determine how to pick the right wigs? Do I just pick a couple of different ones and test them out? It's so many different names of wigs. I'm kind of confused. I'm also looking on flaming candles, and these are my vessels. Okay, so she's looking what kind of wigs she can use. It's all on testing. You just go to the different web candle suppliers. You can go to Candle Science. You can go to maybe the flaming candle has one. The Wooden Wig Company. Just go to different websites or even Google candle wig charts. And just do a Google search, and that will tell you. But you have to be mindful. This shape of candles, that's very hard to wig, because you have to remember the top is larger than the bottom. So if you put a large enough wick in here to burn this diameter in here, as the candle grows lower and lower and lower and lower, it's going to get too hot. So, it's all the testing. That's all I can tell you. That's why I don't like making candles on this type of vessels that go like this. I want something that's straight all across. That's why I choose this, this in here that is straight. So it's easier for me to wick this, okay? Okay, guys, any questions? Okay, let's see. I don't have anything else really to say. It's like, I'm just gonna, one more. Okay, so this person is saying, so I made a lemon verbena candle and now I'm test burning it and it doesn't smell like lemon. Okay, this is what happens when you make a candle and you don't let it cure. You're not gonna smell anything. Especially if you use soy wax, you have to let it cure. Yeah, she has to let it cure, and that's people are advising her. So let it cure for 2 weeks and see what happens. I've been successful by only curing the soy bliss on past candles for 1 week, and that gave me a very good HT. But in this case, because I'm using multi-week oils, I'm gonna try to do the full 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Okay, so English. So the lemon verbena from Candle Science, I let it cure for 3 weeks. Were you able to get a good HT or no? Personally, I don't like lemon verbena, so. Oh, thank you, Fancy. Okay. Ruthie, I'm gonna send you an email back because I cannot switch for email now. Okay. Thinking about switching over to IDI 6. So Ruthie said she wants to switch from 6006. Oh, 464 to me was evil. I was never able to get a good top with 464 unless, of course, I added coconut oil. If you go to the beginning of my channel and you're gonna see on one of my videos, and I think it was the second or the third video that I made on my channel that I added coconut oil to 464, and I was able to get good tops. That was the only time. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna end the live stream here, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, guys, and again, I have people last week tell me that they were gonna send me candles for me to give them my opinion. So if you wanna send me candles to give you my honest opinion about how it smells, send them to my PO box. If you go to any of my videos, you're gonna see my mailing address on the description box. Okay. So, but you have to let me know. Send me an email if you're gonna send me something, because I don't go to my PO box every week. So only when I'm notified that I'm getting something. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll see you next Sunday. Don't forget. And looking forward for this testing to go really well. And take care of yourself. Have a wonderful week and have a wonderful Sunday. Okay. Take care. Bye. My next live is going to be next Sunday. I'm going to be going live every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific time, okay? Okay, thank you. Bye.